Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
I thought you were going to say you were hustling for a minute.
Yeah,
We are the Office Blokes.
Every day we are hustling.
It's true. Yeah, big time. Yeah, we're just the Office Blokes. It's as simple as that.
Subscribe, Dave.
We've got Office Bloke Game coming soon. Another channel where we're doing loads of gaming and it's going to be good fun. That's about it.
Yeah. I've got some things coming up new.
Yeah.
Individual stuff.
Yeah.
Just me.
In fact, look out for our individual channels that will be linked and give us a sub as well because, you know,
there are
why
new
not?
things coming.
Yeah. Anyway, 10 optical illusions that will blow your mind.
I like optical illusions.
Yeah.
Do you like having your mind blown?
I don't call it my mind anymore. You've got a new name for it now.
So you did there.
Your little brain.
Yeah, this one straight away. Yeah, you're thinking.
Well, you can tell that she's stood higher. Like she's
a giant and he's a midget.
Yeah.
But
Problem solved.
Some optical illusions are great.
Yeah. Sure,
Really
we'll
are.
find some here now. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Right, 10 optical illusions that will blow your mind and our minds at the same time. Let's do this.
They say that seeing is believing, but what happens when you can't believe what you see? Here are the top 10 optical illusions that will blow your mind. Number 10. The Hermes Grid Illusion. This illusion tricks your mind into believing that the white dots at the intersection of the squares are shifting in color. The dots appear to change from white to dark gray as you stare at the illusion.
It's hurting my eyes.
This illusion was discovered in 1870
Weird.
by a physiologist named Ludimar Hermann and was therefore named after him. The illusion demonstrates a phenomenon known as lateral inhibition. All of the dots are white. We only perceive them to be changing color. So, in actuality, we are seeing something that isn't even there. There are no
looking
gray
at it.
dots. Number 9. The Canisa Triangle. This optical illusion leads you to believe that there are 3 circles and 2 triangles. But in reality, there are no triangles. There are only incomplete lines. Italian
Not bad, innit?
psychologist Gaetano Canisa discovered this optical illusion in 1955. The illusion uses one of the laws of perceptual organization called the law of closure. We tend to perceive pieces of objects as part of a whole when they are grouped together. Therefore, we close the gaps in the objects to try to make the image cohesive. Our brains are essentially closing the gaps and making triangles out of this optical illusion so that we can make sense of the picture.
I like this next one. I've seen it before.
Oh, have you?
When you look at the X, the colour of the circles change. It's like green or something.
Yeah.
On the gaming channel, we should do those, what are the kind of blobs called that psychologists show you for the psychological evaluation?
The last women in the nightclub.
Yeah, there you go. At Wales. There's a name for it, isn't there, where they show you something and what's the first thing that you see when you see the picture, and it'll just be like the ink blots and sort of stuff.
Oh, okay.
It could be like that with words. 'Cause I got sent like a paragraph once. It was like
Court
100
order,
words
it's
or something. No, but it's just wasn't going on talking about anything in particular, but there was loads of letters missing, but you could actually read it all the way through because your brain sort of fills in all the missing letters straight away. So you're just seeing little bits, but your brain fills it all in straight away. It's amazing.
A few jobs I've done in the past, you have to do a psychometric test.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to answer certain things, and it's things that are illusions, or not optical illusions, but there's certain things they give you, like how would you associate these words with this word?
Yeah.
And then they give you a balance on how your mind's balanced.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And the answer
There's
is
no
kill.
right, no, there's no right and
Yours
wrong,
was
but it gives you it's no right and wrong, but it gives you how your mind's balanced in certain ways. So
Number 8. The Lilac Chaser. This crazy optical illusion, also known as the Pac-Man illusion, has to do with
Disappears.
something
It's
called
mad, innit?
negative retinal afterimage. For this optical illusion to work, you need to stare at the black cross in the center of the circle for about 20 seconds. After about 20 seconds, you will start to see a green circle moving through the lilac ones.
Wow.
The green circle will start to erase the lilac circles. But as soon as you shift your eyesight, you will see the lilac circles again. The hues of the lilac and green circle are complementary colors and exist on a neutral background.
Wow.
With time, our brains integrate the images of the circles until we see only one object moving around. the green dot.
That's absolute madness.
The line-locked dots are, of course, still there. Our brains just refuse to see them.
Don't look at the wall and blink.
Before we move on, be sure to subscribe to Daily Top 10s with notifications on so you don't miss any of our videos.
First place.
Scientists, mate.
Yeah.
Number 7. The Ponzo Illusion. In this popular optical illusion called the Ponzo Illusion, two lines that are the same length appear to be different lengths.
Oh, yeah, same size, aren't
The
they?
line that is closer appears to be shorter than the line that is further away. The illusion is named after Italian psychologist Mario Ponzo because he was the first person to demonstrate this illusion in 1913. The illusion relies on something called linear perspective. The vertical lines grow closer as they move away, which suggests to our minds that the top line is further away. We believe that the top line would need to be longer if it were further away to be the same length as something nearer. In reality, though, the lines are the same length. Number 6. The Pogendorff Illusion. In this illusion, the blue line on the left appears to be lined up with the black line, whereas the black line on the right appears to connect to the red line. However, the lines in both pictures are exactly the same, and are connected in exactly the same way. The only difference is that the rectangle in the image on the left is a darker shade and blocks out part of the lines. This optical illusion is named after Johann Pogendorff, who first discovered it in 1860. He used this illusion to try to describe how our brains perceive depth. Oddly enough, though, this optical illusion has never really been fully explained. No one knows exactly how this optical illusion works, or why we think the two lines are connected differently when they aren't. Number 5. The Impossible Trident. At first glance, this optical illusion may not look like much. There appears to be 3 prongs that connect into 2 at one end. But the more you look at this illusion, the more impossible it seems. In fact,
my eyes haven't stopped moving the whole time.
No,
I'm trying to find a point of I'm trying to figure it out.
Do you know what I've learned from this? That in modern day, we've not fucking thought of any new optical illusions. Like 1860 and 1840.
I was going to say, I've seen this one a long time ago, I think, but it still blows your mind a bit, doesn't it? But it's clever stuff, in it. Really good.
It's just a few of these are just baffling my eyes so much so.
If you stare at it long enough, the lines become disorienting. This illusion initially appeared as graphic art on the cover of Mad magazine in March 1965. Also known as the Devil's Fork or the Impossible Fork, the Impossible Trident relies on our brain's desire to reconstruct 3D imagery.
Too many lines, isn't there?
We are trying to make the 2D drawing into a 3D structure, but it's an impossible endeavor.
You never moaned about
the harder
that before,
we try to turn it into
lines.
a 3D picture, the more confusing the image becomes. Number 4. The Curvature Blindness Illusion. This fairly new optical illusion was discovered in 2017 by experimental psychologist Kosuke Takahashi in Japan.
Makes it like it's moving.
The lines in the white area and the black area appear wavy or curvy. But to most people, the lines in the gray area appear both wavy and zigzagging.
Wow.
Like most optical illusions, though, you are seeing something that isn't actually there. In reality, all of the lines in the picture are simply curvy. The lines in the gray area are exactly the same as the lines in the white and black area. There are no zigzaggy lines. So what's happening here? Takahashi suggests that our brains are in conflict when we view this illusion. He claims that we have more corners in our everyday lives than we do natural curves, so our brains are more accustomed to seeing corners than they are to seeing curves. So when we look at this picture, we are forcing our brains to see corners or zigzags. We are essentially forcing the curvy lines to become zigzags.
It's weird that, because the corners, until
Number
my
3.
eye goes to the specific one and then it starts curving, but then all the other ones become corners, like every other one.
It's weird, that one. I think the change of colour's probably doing it as well, isn't it? Where the change is, because I think it's on the not the curvy ones, the other ones. It was like straight up, wasn't it, rather than on the curve, which was in a different place.
This is the one that I want explaining. It's going to be perspective. People are closer and people are further away, aren't they?
It's got to be, hasn't it?
Got to be.
The Ames Room Illusion. In this mind-blowing illusion, two people are standing in the same room, but one person appears to be much larger than the other person. However, the two people are actually very similar in size. The illusion is named after the Ames room in the Villette Science Museum in Paris. The picture was taken there and then uploaded to social media. But the illusion has nothing to do with the people in the picture. It has to do with the size and shape of the room. The room appears to be square-shaped, and the two people appear to be standing in the same depth field. However, the room is trapezoidal-shaped, so the man in the picture is standing much further back in the room than the woman is. This is a useful optical illusion, and it is often used in movies. In fact, in The Fellowship of the Rings, this very illusion is used in early scenes to make Gandalf seem like he's much bigger than the hobbits. They are in the same room, but it's really just an optical illusion.
Clever that, isn't it?
Number 2. My wife and my mother-in-law. This optical illusion was drawn by British cartoonist William Ely Hill in 1915. It has since become one of the most famous optical illusions of all time. And although there are other optical illusions where two different pictures or images can be seen, My Wife and My Mother-in-Law actually reveals something about the viewers. Viewers either see an old woman, the mother-in-law, or a young woman facing towards the back, the wife.
I saw the young woman.
But researchers in Australia wanted to learn more about this famous optical illusion, so they gathered data from 393 participants. In 2018, the results were published in the scientific reports. Participants ranged in age from 18 to 68. The participants on the younger side of the age range saw the wife, while the participants on the older side saw the mother-in-law. This suggests that who you see in the picture is directly related to your age. Furthermore, participants had a hard time seeing the other picture.
I can't see
the picture they initially saw was the dominant picture, suggesting on some level that our perception is somewhat dominated by our age.
Yeah, I genuinely don't see another person.
When you see them both, you see you keep switching.
It.
Yeah,
I can't see the other one.
It's like, have you ever seen a cigar in the wall?
No.
And he says, anyone notice anything different about this?
Glory hole.
And there's a cigar in the wall, like built into the wall. And once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Right.
You know, just look, but you can't see why you missed it in the first place.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Do you remember those the pictures that were just all kind of squiggly, trippy looking stuff, and then there'd be a boat or something?
Yeah.
I've never seen one
Me
of them
neither.
in my life.
Me neither.
No.
I think it's a lie. I think people just say it is, so you stand there
psychologically
looking like a knob for ages.
you want to see it eventually. I've never seen one either.
It just doesn't work, does it?
I haven't got the patience to sit there staring at that for that time.
No.
Like, just look at that for 5 minutes. I'm like, fucking, I'm out already.
Can I get my phone out? What about that? Do you remember
This is weird. This one.
Is this the one where the dots move?
Yeah, they move to where you look.
Oh yeah.
They move to wherever you look.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember the gold and green dress? That one baffled me as well because
like pink. There's another one, pink and blue as well, wasn't there?
I saw the green when it was the gold and green, and then there's people sat next to me going, "It's gold.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?" It's madness.
Then they realised it was a reflection of your hair.
Oh.
Number 1. Ninio's extinction illusion. If you have seen this image before in social media, you're not alone. The Ninio's extinction illusion has claimed social media fame as viewers try to sort out how many black dots there are in the picture. The picture is comprised of a grid of vertical, horizontal, and diagonal lines. In the picture, there are 12 black dots at various intersections, but your brain will not allow you to see all the 12 black dots at once. So when you look at the picture, it becomes almost impossible to count how many black dots you are seeing because the black dots keep shifting. The illusion is named after French scientist Jacques Ninio. The theory behind what is happening when we look at this picture is a source of contention, as neurologists don't know for sure why we can't see all the dots. But one theory is that we have more neurons at the center of our vision, so we can't see things as well in our peripheral. The black dot then is solid when we look right at it, but it becomes invisible in our peripheral, which is why the dots are constantly appearing and disappearing, depending on where we look. Knowing that there are 12 black dots but being unable to see them all is both frustrating and fun, which is why Ninio's extinction illusion has earned the top spot on this list of top 10 optical illusions that will blow your mind. Check out...
Cool, that.
Incredible.
Yeah, it's really baffled my eyes though.
And we think we're in control of our own minds. It just shows, doesn't it?
The human body's an incredible thing, isn't it?
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, there's loads of stuff like that in there. There's like phantom sounds that you can hear, and
oh, someone I saw on Facebook the other day. Someone's put, can you hear that loud screeching noise in this certain area where we live? And someone's gone, it's that noise they put to like kids. Only people of a certain age can hear it.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, and they play it to disperse kids from hanging around this certain area. 18 years
and younger, isn't it? There's a certain pitch that they can hear, but adults older than that can't. So kids hanging around shops and stuff.
We found out they played in this certain area to disperse the kids.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
When like the optimum hearing is 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz is what like the best people can possibly hear. So they say. I don't know.
What do you say?
What?
But it does. The top end of your hearing declines over time, and it's crazy. Like I got my hearing tested in a proper place at Salford Uni, and they just said, "Do you play in bands?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did."
Snake Stomper. Have you heard of me? I'm not signing any autographs today.
But they told me which side of the drummer I stand on, because the top end of my hearing on the right hand side has tailed off a lot more than on the left hand side. Because I've had drums on that side when I was younger.
Right.
There's an app on your phone for that noise I was talking about. And you can play it. And if try it with your kids, because I did it with my kid. One of mine. So I was sat at home and I just put it on. I thought, I wonder if you can hear it. And all of a sudden he just went, he's like doing something. He just went, "What's that noise?" And I thought, I couldn't hear it. But he was like, no, he obviously could hear it.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I wonder what the frequency is.
I don't know, but it's very high pitched.
Yeah.
I wonder if people like ghosts and stuff like that. I wonder if
people like ghosts.
No, not people like when people say see ghosts and things like that. I wonder if something, these optical illusions, whether that's what they're seeing sometimes is something, some sort of shape or something's triggering something in the mind.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think there's such thing as ghosts.
No, I don't. But obviously, some people are absolutely convinced.
I've seen things like that. Well, I've seen things that could potentially people say could be a ghost. Yeah, so explained, and I've gone like, shit, what's that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But it just shows the tricks, the tricks your mind can play, sort of thing. You're not taking it seriously, are you?
I wonder how long it'd take.
Yeah, I phased out about 3 minutes ago.
Oh dear.
Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that too. He's just an optical illusion. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Hit the bell, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers guys.